Hi, Derek. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name's Derek Blackway, and I'm a full-time employee at a nonprofit, and I'm 38 years old, and I have a wife and a child. Live in Los Angeles, and you know,
Great. And Derek, why don't you tell us your triathlon story?
let's see, my triathlon story is like how I got into it, or like what? All right, so how I got into triathlon is peer pressure, peer pressure. It's awesome. I would not be doing this if I wasn't peer pressured into it. My friends for a long time, they're like, man, you gotta do it, man, you gotta do it. Come on, you'd be awesome. Oh my gosh, you gotta do triathlon. And I was like, nah, I didn't want to do it. And then finally I did it after years. And, I like to swim. My friends like to swim. And so, I did the swimming part. I signed up for the the Day at the Beach triathlon, which is meant for beginners. And that's in like Santa Monica or something. And so, I was swimming a lot then, so I did the triathlon, and I borrowed a bike from my friend, and you know, that was an experience, definitely. Got to get used to riding the bike. I think that was my biggest, and running, because I'm not a runner or a cyclist at all. So I had to get used to clipping in, and I had practiced before the triathlon, so I practiced clipping in, preparing for that little triathlon. I fell over a lot because wasn't used to my feet being locked in there. Then the run hurt pretty bad because I don't have very strong legs. So, but I did it and I had a lot of fun. It was really fun. And then I kind of got hooked, like the bigger triathlon story. The bigger triathlon story for me is it brought out my competitive side again, which it had always been there. And I'm a big surfer, and I would surf a lot, surf my brains out. But being a little competitive, there's a lot of people who surf now, a lot, tons of guys surf. And when the waves are really good, even more people are surfing. So I would have to constantly battle to get waves, which I can get waves, I can, yeah. It just gets tiring, outmaneuvering everybody all the time, every second. You kind of constantly play a chess match. So I just got a little discouraged because I realized surfing was it was putting me in a little bad mood sometimes because I wouldn't get the waves I wanted, or I would underperform or something. So I took a step back, and that's right when triathlon came in, and the triathlon community is awesome. Like, surfing community, they're not the nicest people. Depending, if you got to know friends, but triathlon community, man, everyone's really nice. They're really welcoming, and the competition side of things is a positive thing. It's a positive side of the competition in me. So, whereas I'm racing against the clock, that's all I'm racing against. If someone else passes me, that's cool, no problem. If I pass someone else, that's cool, no problem. Everyone's pretty supportive. And I really like this sport. It's really fun.
What would you say is one of your favorite accomplishments in triathlon? Or what have you been doing lately?
What have I been doing lately?
Yeah.
Training on the bike, because I can't run just yet. Just getting over some stuff, but been training on the bike, and I'm trying a diet. This kind of different way of living, really. I mean, different way of eating. Totally cut out a lot of stuff, and I'm seeing results physically. I feel different, so I think that's the toughest. Changing your diet. That's the number one toughest thing ever.
Good, good. So maybe you could share with us one of the things you've learned about yourself through this triathlon story.
Mm, I don't know. I mean, again, I realized, oh, I am competitive and I like it. It's fun for me. And, triathlon can be, um, triathlon is what you make it. If you make it super competitive, it's there for you. If you want to just do it, no big deal, and hang out, but still kind of do it, you could do that too. So I found that I really like all the numbers with the bike and the power meters and all that, and all the intricate nuances of the bike, and then I'm focusing more on the run coming up here. So I really like that I realized that being competitive and really kind of anal in that capacity is kind of fun, which I didn't know I had that in me. But yeah, I think that's something that I've learned.
Great. And if you had some advice for a newbie, what would you say to them?
I would say if it works, go with it. If it feels good, go with it. If you find yourself getting all crazy with competition, but you want to, and you're obsessed with working out, or if you're really going overboard with the numbers and everything, just go with it. People say, oh, you're doing too much, or you're concentrating on it too much. Just do what you want to do. And if you find a diet that works for you, go with it. But if not, if you find yourself that, if you find that you want to take a step back and it's too much for you and you just want to kind of cruise and not get so involved, do that too. Just do whatever works for you. And, don't try to be someone you're not. Just go with it.
Great. Thanks for sharing, Derek.